A lot of security compliance frameworks like SOC 2, ISO, etc. expect that you review all the vendors that you have. Whenever you have your onboarding with a new vendor, you're expected to take a look at their own security posture so that you are risk free. As part of this exercise, you're expected to keep track of a list of all the vendors that you have, and you're expected to perform a vendor review for each one of them. Performing vendor reviews might include asking them for their SOC 2 reports, 27001 reports, or sending a manual questionnaire that they could fill and send it back to you. Whatever it is, the idea is that you have clearly looked at each one of your vendor, understood the risks that are associated with that vendor, gone through the vendor review process yourself, and approved it within your company, knowing everything there is to know about that particular vendor. ComplyJet will help you do exactly these things. It allows you to maintain a list of all the vendors you have and perform vendor reviews. As you can see on this page, if you have added the integrations, we automatically add them as one of your vendors. So we have added a lot of integrations and they're already added here as vendors. If you choose not to add an integration, you can always add a custom vendor from the list that we have. Once you've done that, the expectation is that you drill down into each and every one of the vendors, assess various risks that this particular vendor possesses. For example, we're using AWS as our infrastructure provider. So it's got critical risk because if AWS is down, everything else is basically down. We record what this particular vendor is used for, assign a security owner, a business owner, and any additional nodes. Once we do all of it, the expectation then is to do a vendor review for it. Vendor review is a simple process. The idea is that you ask the vendor to share various security and compliance documentation. Based on what they end up sharing with you, you accept or reject the vendor. That's the process that you follow for all the critical vendors that you have in your system. You are expected to do this again and again every year or based on your third party policy within your company. So your goal overall is to ensure that all the vendors are properly tracked here that you're using and they are in reviewed state.